The caretaker government disagrees with Cambodia's precondition of including Indonesia in a meeting with Thailand to discuss withdrawing troops from the Pravihan Temple area as ordered by the International Court of Justice or ICJ. Foreign Minister Kasit Pirom told reporters after a meeting with agencies yesterday on following up on the ICJ's ruling that the current government disagrees with the idea, but it's up to the new government to make the decision. He said Cambodia and Thailand have agreed to hold a meeting on complying with the ICJ's order, but Bangkok rejected the conditions set by Phnom Penh to let Indonesia, as the ASEAN chair, also sit in the meeting. He said that the government has a clear position that the boundary issue and military redeployment are the concerns of only two parties. He added that it's improper to have Indonesian representatives in the meeting, and he thinks Indonesia does not want to do that. The ICJ on the 18th of July declared a demilitarized zone at Pravihan and prohibited Thailand from obstructing Cambodia's free access to the temple. Cambodia has agreed to conform fully to the order, but only after Indonesia dispatches observers to the zone, while Thailand wants to talk with Cambodia first.
The Royal Thai Army, yesterday made its first official statement about the 3 helicopter crashes near the Thai-Burma border over just 9 days, downplaying human error as possible reasons for the accidents. Commander of the RTA Aviation Center, Major General Pitaya Karchangwong, repeated that poor visibility was a possible reason that the first 2 helicopters crashed. There were a Huey on July 16th and a Black Hawk on July 19th. Meanwhile, a mechanical failure was a likely cause of the 3rd crash, a Bell 212 on Sunday. The details have been widely reported by the media and are known to the public. Detailed results of an official investigation into the technical and other relevant aspects would be available soon, or after 30 days if an extension was necessary, he said. While admitting that the human factor was always a probability in any accident, Pitaya did not mention it as a cause of the 3 incidents in his statement at the press conference yesterday. He said that the aviation center's history dated back to 1967. It had trained more than 2,000 pilots in a total of 55 classes. He cited the facts in an attempt to highlight the qualifications of the crews that perished, saying they were highly trained and had experience of flying long hours.
The outgoing Prime Minister Apisit Wechashiwa said yesterday that there was no ground for a German insolvency administrator to empower a second jet used by His Royal Highness Crown Prince Maha Vajiralongkorn. Apisit was responding to a report on Sunday by German tabloid Bild am Sonntag, which quoted insolvency administrator Werner Schneider as saying he was considering empowering a second jet used by the Crown Prince. The paper quoted Schneider that we are considering further steps, including seizing the Prince's second plane. And Attorney General Jula Singh Singh said that he had already explained through a lawyer to the German insolvency administrator that the second jet was the Crown Prince's personal property and nothing to do with the government. German insolvency officials seized a Boeing 737 used by the Crown Prince while it was parked at Munich Airport in southern Germany on July 12. The move was aimed at forcing the Thai government to repay a debt in a commercial dispute dating back more than 2 decades between Thailand and Germany, and a now insolvent German construction firm that was building a road linked to Bangkok's Don Mueang Airport.
The Election Commission has downplayed the rumor that some elected candidates are lobbying to weaken the gravity of complaints against them so that their victory in the election will be endorsed soon. EC Chairperson Apishat Sukakanon told the press that the EC this afternoon would hold a special meeting to consider additional complaints against MP candidates. He said the EC might endorse MP status for another batch of elected candidates in the meeting as well. As for pending endorsement for some elected key figures of the Red Shirts group, Apishat said additional complaints must be considered. He admitted that the election commissioners still do not reach the same agreement on qualifications of red shirt key leaders. The chairperson also played down the rumor that some elected candidates waiting for status certification are pulling strings to hasten the endorsement. He believed that the EC will be able to certify 95% of the House seats, or 475 MPs, within this week to enable the House opening. Meanwhile, Election Commissioner Somchai Jungprasert told the press that the EC is likely to issue yellow and red cards, but the consideration is yet to be made. He was the opinion that the election system should be amended to get rid of the persisting patronage system and vote buying.
Incoming Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra and her Pheu Thai party are pressing ahead with the draft of the new government's economic policy aiming for a balanced national economic cycle. Yingluck Shinawatra stated that she is studying details from related sides and asserting income sources of the government prior to working on the overall picture of the economy to create an economic system which will benefit people to the utmost. The incoming Prime Minister added that a good economic system should create a balance between income and expenditure and stimulate the economic efficiency. She noted that there is no need to restructure the existing expenditure budget, especially in mega projects, because they are well planned. Yingluck, however, confirmed that she will confer this with economic-related government officials because she believes that they will have information useful for the operation of the government. She voiced her confidence that all policies announced during her election campaign are realistic.
Now we have the analysis, and it will tell how the new upcoming foreign minister facing diplomatic problems. Let's see.
The new Thai foreign minister, whoever he or she is, will face several difficult tasks, as the previous government has left behind it some diplomatic hot potatoes that will need to be handled in the very near future. The hottest one is the compliance of the International Court of Justice's order to withdraw troops and set up a demilitarized zone in the border area adjacent to the Hindu temple of Pravihan. The outgoing government under Aphisit Wechatiwa could not make any decision on the issue as it ran out of mandate. Aphisit did not make clear whether and how Thailand should comply with the court's injunction. It remains unclear whether the troop withdrawal needs a parliamentary process in accordance with Article 190 of the current constitution. Officials at the Foreign Ministry are unlikely to have any clear idea about the legal implication of ICJ's injunction and will today call a meeting with legal experts to discuss the matter. The ministry spokesman Thani Thongpakdi said that the meeting would just prepare information and options for the new government and the new minister to make the decision. What the officials at the ministry know for sure now is that the court's order in no way affects the boundary line with Cambodia. The court's decision not only involves bilateral relations between the two neighbors, but also brings in Indonesia as the ASEAN chair to send its observer team to inspect the area and monitor the situation. During Aphisit's government, the military insisted again and again that they were not willing to have foreign observers enter the border area out of fear of interference in Thai sovereignty over the territory. Since an agreement between Cambodia and Indonesia was reached in February, Aphisit used delaying tactics to stall the dispatch of the Indonesia observer team. Now, with the court's order, Thailand cannot resist the plan anymore, but it will be the duty of Foreign Minister and the new government to convince the military. Another complicated issue facing the new minister is the Boeing 737 seized by a German court over a financial conflict with the German construction firm. The case is under the court's consideration. The jet is often flown by His Royal Highness Crown Prince Maha Vajiralongkorn. Although the Crown Prince has made clear that he understands the situation, it is the duty of the new foreign minister to employ his or her diplomatic skills to have the plane released. Furthermore, the new foreign minister also has to find a balance between foreign policy and the demands of de facto leader of Pheu Thai party Thaksin Shinawatra, who is on the run from a corruption charge in the Thai court. He might need back his diplomatic and official passports, which were revoked by Aphisit's government. สุปลักษณ์ การจนะขุนดี The Nation Analysis for ASEAN TV.
Let's take a short break, and when we come back, we have the economic news.